Hi folks, Pete here from Ashton's Cars. Today we're talking about family value. So I've got in front of me a 2012 Vauxhall Meriva. This is it's a good value car. It's a small MPV, 5 seats. Slightly unusual feature in that it's got suicide doors at the rear. If you're not sure what that means, I'll show you in just a moment. But this is a 1.6 petrol model. It's got the air conditioning, climate control, a few other little bits on it, which I'll show you in a second. Main thing with it is it's done 109,000 miles. And on 2012, it represents excellent value. It's one of the cheaper cars of this type that you can pick up. So I'll take you around the car. We took it in part exchange. We've just had it quickly cleaned now, and in fairness, you get a lot for your money with these cars, a lot of space as well. It's highly practical. So I'll show you around the car quickly and show you some of the features that we've got on it. I do like the colour of this car. I'll start with that. I think that it does suit the car very well, and it is also a colour that doesn't show up the dirt a great deal. And if you're looking for a family car, it's obviously one of the things you want really, is just something that's practical and durable. And the Meriva certainly is that. Most of the parts for these cars, they're shared with other cars in the Vauxhall range, such as the Vauxhall Astra and the Vauxhall Zafira. So it means parts are very cheap for them. They're also very hard wearing. They're quite a strong car, so they do last a long while. And you know, because they're Vauxhall, they're very sort of easy to drive, very easy to familiarize yourself with inside. Come around to the rear of the car. Now, one of the nice features on this one, it has got front and rear parking sensors, which are, I don't think, a standard feature on every Meriva, but they obviously were on this particular model. They were spec'd on it from new. So that's a really nice feature on it. It does make it a lot easier to park in tight spots. Although that said, the Meriva has got excellent visibility, so even without those parking sensors, you'd find it quite an easy car to drive, I think. As you can see, it's got quite a large glass area. It's got an unusual design in that this back end swoops down. And let me show you what they mean by the suicide doors. These back doors open, I suppose, the wrong way, the opposite way to what you'd think they would, at least. But it does give you really easy access to the rear, because you haven't got any sort of tight sort of strap here. Very easy to get into, plenty of space once you get there. It's similar in the layout to a Zafira, apart from the fact it hasn't got rear seats. But it's a nice feature on it, to be honest. These suicide doors, they do look the part. And then we've got a nice front compartment, plenty of space, plenty of oddments room in this car as well, which I'll show you in just a moment. But even at the back, you've got things like a 12-volt socket for your phone or your game system in the rear of it. So that's quite a nice thing. And of course, being a people carrier, these do fold flat if you wish to create a bit more boot space again. Showing you into the passenger compartment of the car. The doors open really wide on it. One thing I do like on them, they've got plenty of space. You've got like a cup holder there, massive bottle holder there for it. The car's got loads and loads of oddments and compartments. It's also got a rail system in the middle with a sort of cup holder that's on rails that you can slide back and forth. So it's quite practical again, very easy to use, nice layout, and it's quite a pleasant place to be honest with you. I drove the car back up from Devon and I enjoyed every moment driving it. So it was very easy to drive and very nice on the motorway. This particular model even has cruise control, which I found quite a godsend really when I was on the motorway back from Devon. So just showing you to the boot again, it's all about practicality on the Meriva. It's not a car that's going to win any drag races or that you're going to use for sort of showing off to your friends as such. It's a car that you're going to use for your family. But look at the boot space that you've got in it, and those seats, they're split three ways. They can fold flat, they can do anything you want really. You've got this extra bit of space underneath where a wheel would have gone if it had a spare wheel on it, but it hasn't got a spare wheel. They're like that from new. They don't come with a spare wheel. They've got like a little pump system that inflates your tires if you need it. It's a huge boot, it's a huge open area, and although it's a little bit of a drop in there, it just gives you a bit more space over a standard car. Parcel shelf is all intact and in good condition as well, which is great. A couple of very light scratches on the boot here, and I mean very light scratches. Not something that you're going to be worried about on a car this age. I mean, let's bear in mind this car's done over 100,000 miles. It is 10 years old, so you expect the odd little mark here and there. They're not alloy wheels on it, by the way. They are wheel trims, but they're quite a nice looking wheel trim. I think it does look quite in keeping with the car, and they're in pretty good condition. So let's get into the driver's seat of this car. Nice and easy to get access to. One of the things that you will love about this car is that all the doors open very wide on it, and it's very easy to get in. I'll just start it up. Starts instantly, nice and smooth. I've got a decent radio system. I've got the air conditioning here. It's not climate control actually, it's just normal aircon, but it does all work and it's nice and simple to use. The stereo is easy to use as well. I think I said 109,000 miles, but of course it's less. It's 105, so that's even better. I have got a service light that's on the car, but I will service the car for whoever buys it, so it'll come with a fresh service on it, and it has had a recent MOT. Looking at the layout of it, if you've driven Astras before or Zafiras, it will probably look quite familiar because it is very similar. It has got an electronic handbrake by here, it's very easy to use, and it has got a normal 5-speed manual gearbox. Coming onto the steering wheel here, I've got buttons to the right for the stereo system and buttons to the left for that cruise control. I do love the cruise on this car, so that's something that I think is a real boon on this and an extra bonus. I don't think all Merivas would have come with a cruise, and they certainly don't come with parking sensors, so the fact that this particular car has got both cruise control and front and rear park assist, that makes a big difference to me, and I think it does make it highly desirable. Just jumping back outside again. Overall, as you can see, the car is in good condition. The door cards and everything are all good. All the trim is intact on it. As 10-year-old family vehicles go, this one is in excellent condition, I would say. If you're interested in this particular car, please give me a call. My number's 07932 873 646. We do offer nationwide delivery on all our cars, so wherever you are, talk to us. We'll arrange to get the car to you. Also, if you are looking to part exchange your old car, we would definitely be interested. So again, give me a ring and we will value the car for you. My number one more time is 07932 873 646, and please give us a like, share or subscribe to our channel for more updates like this, more car buying advice. And feel free to comment below, let us know of your own experiences of the Meriva, and I hope to see you very soon. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.